You might think scrolling is harmless, but little do you know, man. Scrolling can really mess with your brain. It can mess with your mood. It can mess with like whatever you think you've achieved within the last month, year, your whole life. Like it just has you comparing with so many people online that you see every single day. Instagram, TikTok, all these apps, they have a very good job of pushing out the top 1%, whether it's for males or females, whatever you're interested in looking at. If you're a male and you see other men that like they are very successful, make money, all that stuff, like bro, that 1% of men that you see that are successful that are being pushed out by the algorithm, you're gonna think that's normal. Like you could have been achieving so much things in your life within the last 6 months, within the last year. You could have went from having $0 in your bank account to now having $20,000 and having a stable income in a year. And you might think you're not like achieving much because of what you're just compared yourself to. Like some of these people on social media, like they've been grinding since they were 14 years old. Now they're 25, 26 with a lot of money. Some of them are just have rich parents, and it's like you're comparing your day 100 to someone else's day 1,000, and social media keeps pushing it out. And obviously, like, well, now, you don't know when you're scrolling. When you're scrolling, you're like, is this real? Is this fake? Why am I not doing this? Why is it this person achieving all of that? Why am I've been working so hard and I'm not getting where I'm at. What is going on? It just puts a lot of questions into your mind. It raises depression. It makes you want to give up. It makes you not want to try anymore. It makes you angry sometimes even. And that's what I'm telling you guys, to not doom scroll. Don't scroll too much. Don't let social media fool you. Social media is just garbage at the end of the day. I get it. If you're trying to watch like some sports highlights, if you're trying to learn, how to do something. So TikTok does very good at a job of that. You like how to do something like they'll teach you 30 seconds how to cook this recipe. It does a very good job. But if you're just scrolling mindlessly, endlessly, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, when you should be up by 6 o'clock in the morning, when it messes with your sleep, it's like, what are you doing? Like you could be doing much better productive stuff, or you could use better rest. Like like you work hard all day. Let's say you work an office job. You're working with the screens. You're working with the internet. You're working with a lot of stuff. Like you're working with social media platforms. And then you go home at night, and before you go to sleep, you're literally not even resting your brain. You're not resting your brain at all. It's like your your brain is not sleeping till you're actually asleep, and it's like it's doing a lot of damage. It's doing a lot of bad than good, a lot of negative than positive, just by scrolling on social media when you're not supposed to be. Like now, if you look at your phone right now and you look at your screen time, most of us are cooked. Like we have like 10, 12 hour screen times. It's actually so bad, especially if you're if you're working on your phone all day, if you're working on your laptop all day too, or if you're working on spreadsheets, Excel sheets for a company, you're cooked. If you have a construction job or if you're working hands on, well, this is not really like an issue for you. I guess you're okay with that. You're gonna be okay in that regards. But most of us, bro, we're cooked. And I'm also gonna speak again on the point I made earlier about on our day ones against another person's day 1,000. And ultimately, all of us have a different destiny in life. Some of us are going to be rich in our early 20s, mid 20s, and some of us are going to be rich later in life. Some of us are going to just going to have money from our early on because our parents had money. That's not me. I don't have that privilege, but maybe that's some of you guys. Maybe that's not. So that's who you're competing against. Some of you guys are going to be rich in your 30s, in your 40s, in your late 20s, and that's absolutely okay. You don't have a rich parent to give you $1 million loans and start a business. Some of us dealt with depression or panic attacks, anxiety, stuff like that. And some of these guys, they grew up with both parents that were fully supportive, and they didn't deal with panic attacks, anxiety, no mental issues. Some of us overcame mental issues, and it's a big achievement that we don't really celebrate, that we don't really big ourselves up for. Some people have achievements. Okay, they started a business, they're making 30K a month profit, they got married, they got their degrees, they got stuff like that. But bro, some of us had very bad anxiety, very bad speaking skills that we had to overcome. Like, like it was actually so bad. Some of you guys are very overweight, obese, that you guys had to overcome. And it's like you guys are not giving yourselves a pat on the back. It's like these silent battles that no one knew a thing about. Not a single soul knew that you were fighting these battles. You've overcome it on your own. You have defeated it on your own. You have overcome it. And sometimes you gotta like celebrate and congratulate yourself for it. Even me, even when I beat I had like very bad communication skills. I'm working on my speaking skills. And I'm trying to overcome this as well too. Speaking on camera. Once I hit record, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I start stuttering, I get nervous. I'm working on it. But hopefully by like 2 months, 3 months as time goes by, like this problem gets 80% better and it doesn't become a problem anymore. But I really want to let you guys know that the small victories, the small battles that you face that no one knows about, and you win, that's something to acknowledge and to be happy about. Not everyone has different battles. Everyone has different silent battles. Like the people that you see that are getting money at 25 they didn't have these type of battles. They just had financial issues and they just beat their financial issues at the age of 25, 24. They got financial freedom at 23. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Maybe, like I was saying earlier, maybe you had social anxiety issues before. You had family issues. You had obesity problems at that age, and you decided to beat. Maybe you had controlling parents that you had to tell, hey, back off. I'm not going to do this anymore. This is my life. And that's absolutely okay. And that's my point, So you got to celebrate your small victories as you go by. And the people you see, everyone has different battles, bro. By the time you're 35 and you're finally achieving your financial goals, you're gonna have different issues than the people that achieved their financial goals by 25. Maybe they're raising bad kids. Maybe they have different issues. Maybe everyone's in a different timeline. Some of us are destined to be rich at 40 or 30, and some of us are destined to be rich at 20, and that's absolutely okay. Like when you see people achieve stuff online, give them a like, give them a comment. It's their destiny to achieve it when they're young. And honestly, we can all change our destinies here and there. I'm Muslim. I believe in prayer. Everything's written for us at the end of the day. That's what I believe in. But we can also change it up too. We can also work harder, keep praying more. Obsess over it 24/7, obsess about getting better and stuff like that. But a lot of us have a lot of issues and that we're facing on our own problems. Once you take once you take care of a problem one day at a time, everything's gonna get better. So yeah, man, I want to go back to my earlier points about the video. Just stop scrolling online too much. Stop looking at people's success like they're better than you. They're not better than you. I'm telling you guys, they're not better than you. Maybe they had better mentorship. They had better people around them growing up. They had two parents that were providing them with a lot more than what your parents were providing you. And that's absolutely okay. It's your time to catch up now. It's your time to achieve things at a slower rate. When you get older, you're going to achieve things. It's okay. It is what it is. Just one step at a time. Learn your financial skills. Improve this. Improve that. But that's what I want to let you guys know. Just stop scrolling too much. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna see people and you're gonna think, wow, why them? Why not me? You're gonna think everyone's against you. You're gonna think the system's against you, but it's not. It's just timing. You're gonna achieve it a bit later in life, and that's absolutely okay. If you guys watch this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for just supporting the thing. Thank you guys.